right. See if we are good to go here. This is new for me because I'm using the stream aspect of using the stream section of YouTube instead of the webcam. So on my screen, it looks like I'm a little bit behind, which is awfully weird. Let me guys, yeah, guys, let me know if let me know how the quality is coming on your end. It looks like I'm a little bit behind. It's showing me on my screen like I'm not matching my camera. It's awfully weird. Not sure why YouTube does it. So if it continues to go this way, I might have to go back to my typical, I don't know. Might have to go to my typical measure instead of using OBS because I'm not sure how it's looking on y'all's end. If you guys can see everything that I got up the scoreboard, all the extra stuff, let me know. But what's going on? Lindy End Zone, I'm back again. We got ourselves our back-to-back Dallas Mavericks taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Oh, man, I'm really hoping that we can even the series out. Definitely. Last night did not go as I envisioned. I was hoping Porzingis could have been a lot more aggressive than what he was, definitely. So, man, I got. It's so frustrating because there's a lot, there's not much that I can necessarily say other than the fact that ESPN still has us as a 2-point favorite in Portland to take this game. But yeah, like I said, at any point in the stream here, let me know what's going on because it's like it's I'm behind or I'm ahead of what my screen is showing me at the moment. So let me know how it's going. I don't even want to unmute the I don't even want to unmute on my end on my screen because I know it's like the timing's behind and everything. Ninings, what's going on, man? Glad to see you in here. I think I spotted you in. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I spotted you in RB's live stream. He's got the Sixers and Knicks game going on right now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, kind of, broaden your spectrum a little bit for your channel. That's cool. But yeah, definitely. If for those watching, if you can definitely let me know, I'd appreciate it. How the stream is going on your end, because right now I'm not sure as to why I can't necessarily I can't really analyze because it's like I said the timing is completely different. So it looks like the only thing I can really do is keep OBS open on my computer, so my motions are matched in real time. But let me get some Eagles things going on for the moment. So it looks to be there was a lot of rumors going out today of us hopefully being able to acquire Titans once the Tennessee Titans cornerback Adoree Jackson. It's looking like the New York Giants are doing everything they possibly can in order to get him to sign a contract. Last I heard, the Giants flew in one of Adori's friends from the team, another cornerback in Logan Ryan, and they're doing their damnedest to recruit Adori to the Giants. So he might not even leave there without signing a deal, and it's unfortunate for us Eagles fans because we want we need a corner outside of Slay. Avonte Maddox is not going to cut it. Obviously, that didn't work out. Jalen Mills is gone. Michael Jaquette is young. Kevon Seymour is young. If I can think of any other cornerbacks on the roster, we're so thin right now. But at the same time, like, we know the beginning of free agency is always about the big ticket players, and teams can be active in the free agency period up until August. So I really do believe, like, there's a part of me that feels the direction of this football team is going to be centered around the youth that they have right now. Obviously there's veterans that we do need to hang on to, not just because of the monetary purpose, but for the skills purpose, and that goes for Darius Slay and Lane Johnson. Jason Kelsey's staying for another year. Brandon Brooks, our all-pro guard, that tandem between him and Lane. So stuff like that. But I'm just hoping that Philly's got a backup plan for this. If they don't get Adoree Jackson, they can look into somebody else. And the whole Nick Foles thing, that the video I dropped yesterday. Yeah, I wish we would make up our mind. I really wish we could make up our mind as to whether to keep him or not. But I think it would. I think this time around would be a little bit different because it's not the same. It's not the same culture in place. The franchise's name obviously stays the same, but I think the culture is different now. Besides the same players being there, and I think it does us good having him back. Great veteran, fantastic experience. The one to give us the Lombardi when Carson went down, but I won't repeat myself. I explained my view on the whole thing in my in the video I dropped yesterday. So if you're new to the channel, go check it out. I would definitely love to see new faces in here, and just to hang out with me and my current subscribers. So, but I appreciate y'all that are out here at the moment, and we got some Mavericks basketball game coming on in about 10 minutes. Looks like everybody is coming out to the floor right now, getting their shoot-arounds in for the moment. And everybody's coming out. All right. So, like I was saying at the start of the stream, miraculously, Dallas is still a 2-point favorite, and I definitely don't know how that is. Especially with a starting lineup of Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, Derrick Jones Jr., Covington, and Cantor. Portland is undefeated with that lineup as of right now, and that's the previous not the previous 4 games, because they're on I think they're on a 3-game win streak right now. I'm hoping we end that tonight. I don't want it to extend to 4. We really need to even this series out, especially to stay in close contention with the San Antonio Spurs. Let me see. Let me bring up the previous game, the game that went on Friday night that we, took the L to Portland. Yeah, so I'm going to review the box score. Wow. So Hardaway Jr. and Luka ended up playing the most that game, 40 and 39 minutes. Yeah, this was a game where Dallas really couldn't maintain a comfort zone, and they didn't play natural to their strengths at times. Fortunately for us, we did manage to get some more quality minutes out of Trey Burke off the bench, playing only 12 minutes. He had 10 points. He was perfect from the floor. He had 2 threes. Jalen Brunson was decent in his own right, playing 15 minutes. The two of them gave us 19 points in 27 minutes. So if you compare that to if you compare that to like a sixth man off the bench, and you're looking at a guy who goes 7 of 8 from the field and scores 19 points, and I'm taking these statistics between both Jalen Brunson and Trey Burke. If you got that kind of sixth man to come off the bench and give you that kind of work, then you're gonna be fine with it. So what I need from the team tonight is to obviously learn from their mistakes. A lot of the it's just a lot of the typical reviewing from the previous game, going over the film, just trying to find what you do better. Luka definitely did have a hot first quarter from 3, and from then on he got a little too carried away with it. You can't go 4 of 13 from the field. He was more than 50% from the floor in field goal percentage, but when you got such an odd distribution of shooting to where Hardaway Jr. has more field goal attempts than Porzingis, and you're looking at a guy in Kristaps who's supposed to be Luka's number 2, and he's just not playing that way. It's I don't understand. I don't know whether it's a Carlisle thing. I don't know if it's a thing where KP stuck in his own head that because of the amount of injuries that he can't play his game. I don't know where his knee is, and I think that's one thing that troubles Dallas fans right now. We need to know where he's at, and it's hurting the team because he's not playing that way. Frustrating, definitely frustrating. 5 minutes left until tip off. So also, as far as the injury report goes, it looks like we're going to have Dorian Finney-Smith back in the lineup. He should be active again after sitting out, I think, the last couple of games to witness I think he had a baby girl. I don't remember, but he was absent just to see the birth of his child. Congratulations to him. But he is now back on the court, and you know, despite numerous games he doesn't, where he definitely doesn't offer much offensively, there's times where we do miss his defense. So that's where I'm hoping with his arrival back to the starting lineup. That's where it takes us, especially that we were outmanned defensively as far as perimeter defense goes. You're looking at that backcourt in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, who are really good at keeping. Um, they're really good at keeping their man in front of them, and we necessarily don't have that kind of grit. I mean, Robert Covington is another one of those guys. Sixers fans would know that very well. Covington, had some pretty good moments, and he could have been a guy that I believe the 76ers could have held on to. But with the I think with the additions that the Sixers that they have acquired over the years, they they improved as a team more than if they would have kept Robert around. So, you know, kudos to the Sixers for being able to construct the team the way they did. Give credit to Doc Rivers for that, Daryl Morey, um, and that's one thing that will irritate me from time to time is one thing that the Sixers have that Dallas does not right now is a deep bench. Guys that come in who are serviceable. They do their job. They play well in the system. They don't try to do too much. They just maintain their flow in the offense. They know where they need to be on the court. And for for Dallas that's not the case. Um, especially for the amount of minutes that especially for the amount of minutes that some of our guys get. And yeah, I understand. I understand that Luka's only 22, and we shouldn't necessarily be too worked up about the amount of minutes that he gets, because he should be playing them. And right now he averages about 36 minutes a game. So, um, with that being said, all I'm looking for here is a different change of pace. Looked like Luka tried to mimic one of his teammates in the shoot around there. Um, for those new to the channel, new to the streams, unfortunately, I don't have like NBA League Pass or something as simple as cable TV, uh, to be able to be on time with um, be able to be on time with the Mavericks game. I gotta use one of those streaming services. So I may be behind. I don't. I You guys will have to let me know, but I may be behind. So so if you guys are seeing different on the scoreboard to me, then you know it is what it is. But looks like tip off should be. It's like tip off should be coming up about right now. It's showing for me that there's 4 minutes left to shoot around. That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna try and fix that so I'm a little bit closer. So let's see where I'm at here. Looks like I'm a little bit Um, yeah, it looks like I'm a little bit closer to actual tip off. That'll it'll definitely help out the stream. Okay, so yeah, here we go. They're showing the commentators for the game. All right, here we go. Should be 49 minutes per game. Scotland, what's going on, man? Are you saying Luca by himself should be 49 minutes? Yeah, yeah. Be be a good idea to continue to help uh, put some tread on the tires. So, all right. Let me see. I'm going to. I am going to make sure that the. I'm going to make sure that the browser is set up correctly. There we go. The game. Okay, the score should be active right now. Yeah. Yeah, these late games, man. These late games. I got work for 6 the next morning, so I might be dragging a little bit, but I always love to do this sort of thing. Um, yeah, so let me guys know. Let me guys know how the stream is on your end. I have to observe myself through the editing software here because YouTube is showing my action behind real time. So just let me know how it's going. Yeah, this isn't right here. Mm, Well, it's 10:03. So it's 10:03. The score should have started here unless we don't have a tip off yet. Unless they didn't tip off yet. Okay. So it looks like based on my stream I'm about 5 minutes behind, but what I want to know is if the game started yet. Philly, the podcast. Man, I got a celebrity in here. What up, Joe? Good to see you. How you doing? Everybody get a look at Philly, the podcast. Another awesome Eagles content creator. Been subscribed to his channel for quite a while. I think around 600 subscribers, that sort of thing. Really on the rise with what he's able to do and pushes out a bunch of content. Great perspectives on his part with the Philadelphia Eagles. Um, so go give him some of your views, whatnot. Yes, sir. Hey, man, you're in the 1,000 subscriber club, man. I personally I count that as a celeb on YouTube. You got like, it's like that kind of perspective. You got that many people watching you. It's crazy. Okay, I need to NBA. Where the scores at? So I'm trying to figure out how far behind I am right now. Let me see. Okay, so did the game not start yet? Should have started. All right, it didn't start yet. as I'm not exactly sure how far behind I am. So I'm at where they just got done with the anthem. So let's see. Yeah, so unfortunate. The other unfortunate part here is that James Johnson, I believe, is still testing negative for COVID-19, and he was still ruled out today because of the protocol. Um, like I said in game one of this series here, this back to back, we're still not going to have Willie Cauley Stein. He needs to finish out his quarantine. I believe it's only a 10 day. I don't know if it's 10 or 14. And then Tyrell Terry is still day to day in his own right. 2:10 in the morning where you're at, man. I really wish I knew how the stream was going on the opposite spectrum. Okay, 10 minutes behind. All right, I don't feel as bad then. But yeah, it from what I have right now, it didn't start yet. Yeah, yeah, it didn't start yet. So it what I have is that they're announcing the lineups. Yeah, they're announcing the lineups in Portland right now. Okay. Yeah, we need to even this series. We definitely need to even this series out. I don't know what KP's deal is, man, but the biggest thing for me, I cracked your screen. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? No. No, I don't want to end up doing that. I don't want to try and crack anybody's screen. But all I'm hoping for KP to do here is to act like a true center. It's, I mean, they still Dallas Dallas still has the advantage to me as far as the yeah, no, I got you I got you. But no, I mean Dallas still has the edge right now, man. No, Portland still doesn't have Josef Nurkic, and they still don't have Nurkic or Zach Collins. Their Portland's front court is pretty thin. I don't understand why Porzingis can't take advantage of. I don't get why Porzingis can't take advantage of Cantor. I don't. I know. We're all hoping at this point. All hope, all hope, and nothing but misery. That's what it is. But I hope things change with the throwback Dirk jersey. I hope things change. I seen an alternate. Old school Dirk jersey. I had to have it. I need to get some more though. Obviously, I need a Luca jersey. Man, jerseys are just too expensive, dude. And I don't want to wear you know, I don't want to wear a knockoff or nothing. I don't. I don't want to wear knockoff jerseys. I can't do it. But I need a Luka jersey. I want to find Vince Carter's jersey. I loved Vince Carter when he was a sixth man for Dallas. Around for those 3 years he was with us from, I think it was because he came a year late from when Dallas won the title in 2011. So I believe he was in Dallas from 2012 to the end of 2015 or the end of 2014. I don't remember. Something like that. He was fantastic six man. And I want to find no Luka, Vince Carter. Man, I can't think of the other guy. I can't think of the other player that I want. Well, here we go. Tip-off is starting. Tip-off is starting on my screen. It looks like I'm on time. So scoreboard just refreshed on the screen here. Let's go. It looks like it was deflected, and Portland won the tip-off. We got Cantor working around the perimeter with the guards. Looks like a little give and go there off of the screen. Covington starting with a three. He's going to be short. Bounces out. Dallas ball. All right. Let's see. Here we go. This should be a KP game. With Luka, this should be a KP game. Luka with the offensive rebound, tries to go in off of the pivot and draws a foul. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Luka is getting aggressive early in the paint. You know, he's trying to be in position off of a miss. What's happening to the scoreboard here, man? That ain't right. What's going on? No. Fix that for a minute. All right, so it looks like CJ McCollum ties the game here after Luka making both free throws. Around the bend, KP outside, top of the key three, no good. Oh man, Porzingis already setting the tone for straight crap because he's too fixated with staying outside. Too fixated with staying out around the three-point line. Too fixated with it. Yeah, I must be yeah. So it looks like I'm like, what is that? 30 seconds behind, something like that. I do apologize, so I do definitely apologize. Yeah, I'm about 30-40 seconds behind. Porzingis trying the top of the key three again, and he gets it to fall this time. Dallas going up 5-4 on my end right now. I know the score is different above me. So, see who gets the bucket here. It looks like it's going to be Cantor underneath working on Maxi Kleba, and that's just too easy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Luka coming quick up court again. Looks like it's going to be tried to strip from behind. He takes a poor. That was an absolutely poor shot from the free throw line, trying to fade after, Covington trying to strip the ball from behind him. Cantor in front of his face. Comes the other way. Lillard, a good look on the one-footed fade. Portland going up 8-5 already. And I can't confirm that I am about 30 seconds behind you guys. What you can see on the screen, the scoreboard right now. Looks like Porzingis. See, this is... I don't get it. Why are you not... You're not aggressive enough, Porzingis. That's just way off by Damian Lillard attempting the three. Looks like Finney-Smith brings it up the court, dumps it down into Kleba. Luka off of the pump fake. Euro steps inside over Cantor, and that is good. 8-7 Portland. I am at the 8:56 mark in the first quarter. Looks like you guys are seeing 8:39 currently. Score is still 8-7, and looks like an early foul was called on Luka for a reach. See, this is one of the things. This is one of the things that sets Dallas back is the fact that they don't seem to want to make enough effort to have some facilitation with Porzingis underneath. There's not enough of it. But he'll be under there on defense, and he can't seem to and he can't seem to really block anybody. Dallas coming up the court on my end here. 10-7 still on my side. You guys are seeing 12-9. Richardson taking a free throw range jump shot, no good. Comes up the other way. Damian Lillard working it. And that's just too easy for Cantor. Porzingis is late in the rotation, and that's another easy bucket. Luka coming up court again. Looks like he is working on Lillard once more. Gets a beautiful step inside. What a dirty spin by Luka. Sending Lillard to the floor, stooped over on his hands. And it looks like C.J. McCollum does the same thing right back to Luka, and that's going to be an easy bucket for him. 14-9 on my end. Nice pass from Luka to Finney-Smith underneath, but he was too far under the basket. No avail. Corner three from Finney-Smith, and that is no good. Portland back up the other way. Lillard working around the top of the key. Pass to Covington, back to Lillard. Comes off of the screen from Derrick Jones Jr. Gets inside. Splits two big men in Kleba and Porzingis. Just goes between them and lays it up off the glass. Dallas is going to take its first timeout with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Great start, everybody. Great start. Great start. Porzingis still not playing good enough defense. Yeah, defense is still not good enough. I just it should be. I got next to no words for it. I don't get it. I mean, KP is not making a case for himself right now. He's not making a case for himself right now to show any value, not just for this team, but around the league. Especially for the trade deadline. It's just I don't understand. Like, what is KP's mindset in this whole thing? I don't see the drive to want to be better and want to get back to his New York Knicks years. I don't see it from him, and it's frustrating. I don't see that drive. So I'm currently still in the game break right now. I'm assuming I'm still going to be about 35 seconds behind. And that's just the way these streams work online. And depending on, you know, depending on how my channel grows, I'm thinking I'm gonna definitely invest into League Pass. This way, this way I can, break some film down on games too. Um, Maybe go over college basketball prospects. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I definitely think I have a feeling that the stream is behind me on your guys' end right now. So it looks like the game is back on for me. The 6:44 mark in the first quarter. Dallas with the ball right now. Richardson working inside, dumps it off to Finney-Smith, and he just gets taught a lesson. Derrick Jones Jr. an easy block. That was an easy block, man. Looks like McCollum does not get the floater to go down. Dallas coming back the other way. 6:18 mark in the first. Hardaway Jr. for three, and that's going to go for his first attempt. Yes, sir. That'll work. McCollum bringing the ball back up. Does not work around the screen from Derrick Jones Jr. Jones Jr. left-handed three. There we go. He gets a good bucket for himself. The lead for Portland remains 7 as Jalen Brunson taking the initiative there on the drive. Awkward left-handed layup using his extension there. Body going behind the basket and just sticks his left arm out for the three. Good strip. And did they really call a foul on Josh Richardson? Are you kidding me? Derrick Jones Jr. trying to show that Josh smacked his hand. And that might be the case there because Josh took a nasty swat. He took a nasty swat at that ball. And yeah, they're going to dub Derrick in the act of shooting. So he's going to get 2 free throws. There's the first one. Man. That really... I'm irritated, man. I wish I could be on time with the score. I really wish I could be on time with the score. You guys, get the luxury of being ahead of me with the board being above my head. And I'm not seeing the 20-16 right now, but I have to react to what, I'm looking at the moment. So Derrick Jones Jr. misses his second free throw, and it looks like Hardaway Jr. gets another good look, mid-range, nice bucket. Luka hits the bench. 5 minutes into the first quarter. Out of the timeout. 5-minute mark for me left in the first. Mavericks trying to close back into this to make it, competitive. Deflected pass from Derrick Jones Jr. forcing the turnover. The steal by Lillard. The three is no good from Carmelo, it seems. Dallas coming back up. Jalen Brunson leading the charge. And that looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor by Gary Trent Jr. Seemed to be a bit of a push on Porzingis as KP's trying to work the post. And, did he hold him? I don't know. I don't know if he held him there. But in any event, a foul was called on Portland. Dallas seems to maintain the ball. Porzingis still has a matchup underneath. Derrick Jones Jr. working on him. Oh, my Lord. Such a disgusting looking fadeaway. That was just what. Why do you continue to take such crappy shots, Porzingis? As Gary Trent Jr. knocks down another three. See here we see guys, deja vu all over again. Perimeter defense is killing Dallas early right now. Josh Richardson forcing the and one, getting the bucket to go. That's an and one. That'll work. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. That was Josh added a little bit of a flop in there. He added a little bit of a flop in there. He definitely did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100. So so it looks like you guys got the 336 mark according to the ESPN scoreboard. I got the 352 as Richardson's about to shoot his free throw, knocks it down. For me, the 348 mark left in the first quarter. Lillard bringing the ball up, guarded by Josh. He's going to toss the ball into Carmelo off of the left side. And did they really get a foul called on Hardaway Jr.? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where's the foul? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Did they really get him for a reach-in? Come on, ref. Let him play. Good rebound by Finney-Smith underneath. Getting the pass to Hardaway Jr. And wow, they are saying that was a deflection instead of a foul. Hardaway Jr. is definitely upset with... Oh. That was close. That was close. It looks like Luka checked back into the game. Okay, yep. So we got both unicorns. Well, we got a unicorn and a half on the floor. Luka, a sidestep three, nothing but net. And as soon as Luka comes off the bench, he brings the Mavs to within one. On my end, you guys are seeing 25-22. Like I said, you guys are about 30 seconds ahead of me. Lillard, one foot fade just inside the strip of the free throw line, gets it to go. Hardaway Jr. outside for three, little bounce, no good. And that should remain Dallas ball. Yep. So it looks like Dallas is going to keep the ball here with another timeout called. 2:34 remaining in the first quarter. Dallas is keeping this somewhat honest. You know, they're trying to be competitive, and you know, there's just too many situations to where it's no avail. Once again, the perimeter defense is lacking. They've already given up too many threes to Portland so far. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this first quarter right now. So let's see. Let's go to the box score here. Let's open up the full box score. And let's see how I am looking. So as a team, okay, wow, I am way off in that respect. So as a team, Portland is only shooting 2 of 7 from 3. But I think what I was meaning by that is when Dallas is giving up these threes and they're at bad times. So both teams aren't shooting very well, actually. Dallas is about 43 from 3. They're 3 of 7. Portland is 2 of 7. Where the difference comes in is the team from the floor. Dallas is only 8 of 18. Portland so far is 11 of 17. So it's just shot selection. That's what it comes down to. It's shot selection. You know. Oh man. Porzingis to this point. Porzingis to this point should be matching. Should be matching Luka in baskets. Luka's already at 9 points and he's played only 6 minutes. Porzingis has been on the floor for the majority of the first quarter and he's only put up 3. Already at 4 field goal attempts, half of those being threes. Yeah, no. Just the way he plays, you know, the way he plays just doesn't make sense. There's too many times where, you know, he doesn't make sense in the way he plays. Nightings, good to have you back, my man. Good to have you back. All right. I'm gonna have to do something here. Maybe not. I may not have time to do it because the game's back on for me. Looks like they're going back to. All right. Okay, here we go. Looks like they're calling an offensive foul on Luka. Or travel. Are you serious? Oh, man. So I got 2:12 left in the first quarter. Trailblazers up by 4. Looks like Luka manages to draw a foul again, and they're going to get Lillard for it. Wow. Dame's not happy about that, man. That puts Luka at the line for the second time. It's already a second trip and it's still only the first quarter. Come on, man. I keep saying it for a shooting guard, for a point/shooting guard. I mean, you know, Luka's built more like a shooting guard to me than a point guard, but, you know, obviously, yeah, he bricks both free throws. He takes another one and misses again. Oh, my goodness. Do you not work on your free throws, Luka, at practice? For the point guard that Luka is, he should not be averaging under 80% from the free throw line. For perspective, Damian Lillard is a 94% three-point shooter this year. 94%. As Covington did not have the look he wanted from 3. It's going to be a loose ball, lands out of bounds, and it's going to stay Portland ball. So if I'm Portland here, I'm going to want to take advantage of the lineup between Dwight Powell and Kleba with Enes Kanter on the floor, even though Porzingis doesn't play much defense in his own right. Half the time he doesn't know how to grab a rebound. Dallas coming back up. Luka's got some space there with Carmelo Anthony working off of the screen from Powell, and he hits it from the top of the key. Luka getting another 3. Luka got free throw. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, he did. From Shaq. Only even even Shaq sometimes would make at least one of two of his free throws. I don't know how Luka bricked both in his second trip. I don't. I don't. All right, so you guys got 56 left in the first. I'm assuming it's another foul unless a timeout was taken. So it's no question. So I'm at the 105 mark. Um, yeah, no question. Lillard's going to make both of his free throws here. And I think I think these free throws here came off of what was really a phantom foul. It looked like a phantom foul by Luka. Wow, they really got Luka for a carry. They really got Luka for a carry. Yep. Jeez. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lillard inside working around Powell. Beautiful. Added a little jelly on that layup there. Luka on the drive. No, what a nice pass. Nice pass to Dwight Powell. So it seems that that's the only thing Powell can do is use his legs to go grab an alley-oop. 30 to 27 on my screen. Trailblazers still leading this game. 15-second mark left in the first quarter. Trent Jr. with the floater. That is not going to go in. Dallas getting the last basket here. Luka coming up court. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luka step back off of the fade. Gets it to bank and it rolls back out. Man. There you go. Scoreboard helps really. Yeah. Yeah, the scoreboard does help. I think I don't help the scoreboard because I have to use a streaming service to watch this game. So those streams are always behind in real time. So you guys are like I've been saying, you guys are about 30 seconds ahead of me from what I'm seeing. But for those that use OBS, the way you add the scoreboard is you go to your sources tab, you click add. From there, you will then choose browser, and then from there, once you choose browser, it adds browser as a source, and then I think before you add browser, it would help if you have your window ready. You get the game cast from ESPN of whatever game is it that you're going to stream, and then you copy the URL from your address bar. You copy it and then you paste it in the browser menu. So yeah, I can't necessarily show from my screen, I don't think. Yeah, no, I can't, because I'm watching my delayed camera movements here. I really wish that the stream tab for YouTube Studio was on time, like if I were to just use a webcam. I don't know how I can fix that. I might have to connect with some other content creators. RB Philly Take with RB. He helped set a lot of this up for me. Just getting advice from him. So so you guys are, yeah. So looks like the second quarter is starting here. You guys are at the 11:37 mark. I'm assuming there was a foul called. I'm at 11:53 right now. They drew a foul on Robert Covington. The inbound pass coming in from Trey Burke, getting it to Luka at the top of the key. Nice pass to Jalen Brunson on the setup. He can't get his three to go. Rebounded by Covington, coming the other way. Carmelo Anthony leading the charge. Working on Kleba. The jump shot is no good, but they're going to get a late foul call on Kleba. Oh, jeez. The amount of fouls called between both teams here is pretty nuts. But it seems normal at the same time, I would think. The only problem is Dallas does not know how to take care of the basketball. And this was before the first quarter ended. Dallas already had 3 turnovers to Portland's 0. And bench alert, bench alert. Boban entered the game. This is a shocker. So this is different. So they're working with another big lineup here. Luka working inside on Trent Jr. and he gets the easy bucket off of the right hook. This is shocking to me that Boban is in the game. Boban has only participated in 19 games this year. As to why Carlisle has put him in now, I have no idea. McCollum working off of a screen, no good. Offensive rebound by Cantor, kicks it back out. Trent Jr. wide open, and that's going to be good. I don't understand how Dallas does not manage to get a rebound there. I really don't. Luka working off of the Euro step, a poor pass to try to get it to Jalen Brunson, or excuse me, that was Trey Burke. That was just a poor pass by Luka, and that's another turnover. Richardson working inside, another poor pass trying to set up Trey Burke again, working the baseline. Jeez. No, it doesn't look like Trey Burke touched it there. I don't think so. So why are they calling for a tip here? What is this? Well, why did they do a tip ball at center court? As Luka hits almost a half court 3. That was a logo looking 3, and he's perfect from outside. Rodney Hood no good from the baseline 3. Luka bringing it up court again. And it looks like Boban seemed to be fouled by Cantor there. That was such a dirty 3 off of the screen by Boban. You know what? Boban in the game might be a good thing. If Porzingis doesn't want to play like a big, get a big in there. Luka working inside off of the floater, goes in and out, but tipped in by Boban. There we go. That's what Porzingis needs to do. How many easy buckets KP could have gotten at this point had he'd have the same mentality as Boban? Trent Jr. getting the layup, and Trey Burke is going to get one of his own off of the other end. Dallas is keeping this competitive. 1-point game on my screen with 9:17 left in the first half, 36-37. Portland. Boban deflecting the miss, giving the rebound to Dallas. Burke kicking it back out, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Looks like they're going to get McCollum. Did Porzingis get pulled from the game? Really? I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Luka working on Trent Jr. here, getting inside again off of the spin pivot. That's beautiful, Luka. Beautiful. 8:43 remaining on my end. You guys have 8:24. Trent Jr. just inside the three-point line, getting it to go. Good basket there. Richardson bringing it up court, working the right baseline, getting inside. Good shot. Good shot by Josh Richardson there, finding the open hole in the defense, pulling away from the paint. That was an easy jump shot there. I don't even feel this is a matter of injury for KP. I I think it's just a case where, Carlisle is noticing that Porzingis is not effective on the floor. So Boban's only been in the game for a matter of not even 3 minutes, and he's already having more of an impact than KP. Boban's not going to be that guy that, chooses to camp around the 3-point line. Richardson has been solid as of late. Yeah, I guess he has been. I think more of his presence has been a defensive presence. He's good with getting in the. He's good at getting in the face of the opposing player. But he's just not. He just has an accuracy issue with his shots. Most of the time I don't have a problem with his shot selection. It's just that it's just that they don't go down. I think that's all it is. I like him for his defense, but when you're talking in the perspective of the trade, where we exchanged, Seth Curry for him, Seth Curry offers more for the Sixers than Josh Richardson does for us. So, in my opinion, as of right now, we still lost that trade. However, if, Josh changes our minds, if Josh changes our minds with better play, then I'll be okay with it. But as of right now, I would still rather have Seth Curry to this moment. So the camera just panned onto Porzingis. I don't think it's anything I don't even think it's anything injury related. I think he just got benched. McCollum getting a good look, mid-range, just in front of the free throw line. Nice basket there. Defense switches. Looks like Luka working on Covington, trying to get inside. Looks like he was trying to kick it to Looks like he was trying to kick it to Trey Burke for a corner three under the basket, and the passing lane got interrupted, so it was deflected out of bounds. Richardson off of the inbound here, back into Luka. Luka working the right side of the floor, dumps it into Boban. Boban kicks it out. Richardson, mid-range, yes. Good shot, Josh. Good looking shot. We are 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Mavs up 42-41 on my screen at the moment as Covington hits a three. I don't know where the shot contest was from Maxi Kleber. He just let him shoot it. Luka working left side of the court here, guarded by Gary Trent. Boban for an easy bucket, and he just arcs it too high off of the glass and it rolls out. See, Boban is one of those big men that has a sweet spot on the backboard, and I think he was just a little too high with it. It was still a better looking shot than anything Porzingis has done this game or the game before. Oh, speaking of Porzingis, oh, hold your breath, everybody. KP is back in again. Maybe Boban being in the game will change KP's mindset on what he needs to do as a center. All right, so Dallas is going with this rotation again, where KP comes in and Luka heads to the bench. Yeah, there's a different five out there on the floor. Jalen Brunson comes in, Finney Smith comes in. The only remaining guy from the previous five on the floor was Josh Richardson, so it looks to be kind of a small ball lineup here with your typical center. The inbound comes in from Trent Jr. as he misses a three after the pass back to him from Carmelo Anthony. Richardson coming up court, trying to work on Gary Trent. Pretty aggressive on that drive there, and Josh draws a foul. I think Josh could have gotten... I think that could have been a travel call. Josh got away with a travel there, in my opinion. But I think the whistle was blown before he took his third step. That could have been a travel if the whistle wasn't blown. So, fortunately, he makes the free throw. First of two. But, you know, from a starter, from a starting role, for Josh Richardson to only give about 14 points, it's got to be a little. It's got to be a little more than that in the last 5 games. McCollum for 3, that doesn't go. Rebound by Hardaway Jr. bringing it up court. 6:25 left in the first half. Good ball movement here. Porzingis getting a little bit aggressive. There's the elbows again. Porzingis to the offensive rebound. Right place, right time. Hardaway Jr. Bringing the energy. Runway was open. Open runway to the basket. And Hardaway Jr. wastes no time with the two-handed flush. Wasting no time there. Slam that down, THJ. Derek Jones Jr. and Trent Jr. working the right side. The basket was too high off the glass, no good. Jalen Brunson bringing it up court again. 5:46 left in the first half on my end. Brunson working inside. What was that? He had an easy layup there. The ball seemed to have been saved going out of bounds by Finney-Smith. Portland manages to get the ball, but a foul was called. Looked like to be a reach-in foul by Hardaway Jr. to prevent a fast break bucket for Portland. 5:36 mark left in the first half on my end. Rodney Hood inbounding the ball. Gets it out to Little. Little working top of the key here. Jalen Brunson in his face. Melo working right side. Right side perimeter. Off of a screen from Damian Lillard. Finney-Smith the matchup. Fadeaway no good. Rebound by Hardaway. THJ. Left side perimeter. Goes baseline with Carmelo. Spin move. Kicks it out. Finney-Smith. Right side. Bad pass. Rodney Hood on the deflection, and it remains Dallas ball. 5:05 left on my end in the first half. You guys are at the 4:37 mark with Dallas having a 4-point lead. It's still a 2-point lead on my side here. Finney-Smith inbounding the ball. Jalen Brunson getting it. Top of the key, going inside, working on Lillard. Doesn't get it to go, but Finney-Smith with the offensive rebound and puts it back on the tip. Lillard for three. Short. Deflected. Save. Josh Richardson. What a save. Gets it to Jalen Brunson. Coming back up the other way. Richardson getting the pass. Off of a screen from Porzingis. And he gets the bounce for the three, and it goes down. Yes, sir. Getting a little bit of lady luck there on the bounce. Carmelo Anthony putting the moves on Hardaway Jr. as he gets to the bucket. 5-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Close to closing the first half here. 4 minutes left. And a little bit of miscommunication there. Jalen Brunson hoping to lead Porzingis to the basket. KP looking for another foul call similar to a foul called in the first quarter. Doesn't get it. Turnover Dallas, and it comes the other way. Carmelo working on Finney-Smith this time. Tight defense, and the bank is no good off of the right baseline. Rebound Porzingis. Josh Richardson bringing the ball up. It looks like Portland is going to take a timeout here. 3:41 mark left in the first half. Yeah. Something does not seem to be right with Porzingis. And it's a broken record at this point that he's always dealing with some kind of an issue. He's always dealing with something. Always dealing with something. KP is still, well, let's say awful at yeah. I just don't know where KP's feel for the game is anymore. I just don't know where it is. Looks like they're showing a little bit of highlights here on the game break as to just to highlight the overall improvement that Luka seems to be doing. KP's head is too far up his own arse. Yeah, I don't know, man. It looks based off of the timeout footage here. he KP's always he's stooping over, like he like like he feels his knees are ready to give up on him, or something with his back. I have no idea. I have no idea. It was just too much of a gamble. I, I still I still wasn't really comfortable with this gamble. Yeah. So so based on the based on the quick flashbacks here, the you know Porzingis is he's frustrated. Anytime he gets position in the paint, defenders are playing too high with their hands on his back. So, and it's cases where he's trying to look for these foul calls here. Luka with a gorgeous spin move to the bucket, working on Lillard again. Working on Lillard again. That's the second spin move that he was able to spook Dame with. What a gorgeous tip-in slam from Derrick Jones Jr. Not sure how Porzingis does not manage to get the rebound there. But let's see. KP working on little back down action. Goes to his step back fade off of the left baseline, and it's good. Finally, he makes another bucket. That's only the second field goal that he's made this whole game so far in the first half. 2:48 remaining in the first half on my end here. Porzingis 5 points, 5 rebounds. That's what we got to work with from our center. Oh, man. Carmelo Anthony with a nice fade there to his right from the baseline. Another foul call. Yeah, Carmelo working on a double team, and he still manages to get the shot over Porzingis. God, how many times am I going to say this already? Everything seems to be over Porzingis. As KP goes to the free throw line for the moment here. KP at the free throw line. If I didn't know better, it would seem that Portland is in the penalty here to end the first half. KP making the first free throw look easy, knocking it down, no problem. So you guys are at the 153 mark according to ESPN above me on the top of the screen. Porzingis making both free throws. Yeah, good. Definitely. All right. I am at the 213 mark, so it seems I'm getting further behind here. Lillard bringing it up court, some ball movement working. Derrick Jones Jr. missing a three. Coming up the other end, Hardaway Jr. bringing the ball up. Working with Luka, Porzingis, Jalen Brunson, and Finney Smith. Finney Smith, a wide open three, and he puts it down. Finney Smith finally getting a bucket here. Portland bringing the ball up again. Lillard working around the top of the key. Gets it into Carmelo. And did they get an offensive foul call on Carmelo Anthony here? Yeah, they did. I'm not sure where the contact was, but we'll take it. So Luka getting the ball off of the give and go. No! Oh my goodness! Luka Doncic is 4 of 4 from three-point range. The Dallas Mavericks have made 8 straight field goals, or have made their last 8 field goals, 8 straight, as Portland ends their streak of 9 straight misses. Luka working on Lillard again, goes to his spin move, fadeaway, no good. Porzingis trying to get the offensive rebound there, and he draws a foul on Robert Covington. Now this just continues to get worse for Portland because they have grown very cold. Portland has grown very cold in the second quarter, and they're suffering. This is not the time for the Trailblazers to, get this far behind. Porzingis making the first free throw off of the Covington foul. Portland still in the penalty. Makes the first one. Looks like the first half is going to end for you guys above me, showing 27 seconds left. I'm at the 51 mark. Porzingis making his second free throw here, no problem. He is perfect from the line, 4-4. Lillard bringing the ball up again, 45 seconds left to conclude the first half. Looks like he's going to hold it at half court. Working off of a Covington screen. Getting the move on Luka, had a good look at the basket, but he kicks it out to Rodney Hood, who then passes to McCollum. The loose ball gets deflected out of bounds, and it's going to stay Portland ball. Lillard getting the inbounds, working on the baseline here. And he's going to draw the foul on Finney Smith. So 21 seconds left in the first half. Looks like Damian Lillard is going to get to the free throw line here. Yeah, there was definitely contact on that drive. If you're not going to see, I think I'm not mad. I'm not there at Finney Smith for drawing the foul because you don't want your man to get an easy bucket for one. But in this case, since Lillard is automatic from the free throw line, like I said, he's shooting 94% from the charity stripe. That's just absurd, as he obviously makes both here. 65-54, Dallas with a comfortable lead to go into halftime. Gets the go-ahead pass, Luka to Kleba, to reset the defensive assignments here. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here comes the double team. Luka trying to get rid of the ball. Richardson to Porzingis. Finney Smith wide open in the corner, and he can't get it to go. Good ball movement there to end the first half. Good looking shot from Dorian, but he can't seem to get it to go. And that is going to conclude our first 2 quarters of this ball game. The Dallas Mavericks really taking advantage of Portland's shooting struggles early in this game. And it shows. They are leading comfortably 65-54. That's definitely where you want to be. Dallas has not managed to hit over 60 points as of late going into halftime. I think they hit 60 on Friday. They were only down 3. I think it was 63-60 Portland at halftime for the first game of the series. This time Portland goes ice cold before Damian Lillard ends the streak with a easy layup. Portland had, I believe, 8 straight misses, 8 or 9 straight misses, and Dallas answers that with a hot streak, and I think they made 9 in a row. And that's where you just need to. That's where you just need to take advantage. So let us review the box score here while we're at halftime. If my laptop's going to comply with me for a little bit here. Ooh, Luka is hot. 17 minutes. He's got 24 points to 24, 4 and 2. He only has 2 fouls. I can live with that. The turnovers really need to tone down. He already has 3. He's perfect from outside. 4 of 4 from 3. And that's definitely going to work in his favor for the haters who say that Luka is a poor 3-point shooter. He's not letting it bother him. The only way that you get better is if you keep chucking him up. But it's up to Luka in those instances where it comes down to shot selection, and it seems obvious that Luka is picking his spots really well, and it shows. He's a nice 9 of 14 from the field. Porzingis definitely needs to step it up. I do like the rebounds that he's getting. He has 3 assists. 4 of his rebounds are defensive, so he's doing some work. But for perspective's sake, Boban has only recorded 5 minutes. He got 1 bucket, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's playing. When he's on the floor, he plays the center position as it should be. And I get KP is, with KP's skill set, he's able to, stretch the floor the way he does. But he just needs to be a little more. He just needs to be a little more of a like an old school fundamental center at times. Just please utilize your size. Finney Smith coming back off of his break from the birth of his child. He's got 5 points. He's working decently well here. I like his defense. He only has 2 fouls. He's got 5 points. He's doing okay. Josh Richardson is making the most of his opportunity. He's helping the cause with 12 points in 16 minutes. He's going 4 or 5 from the field. Very good, liking his contributions. We need a little bit. We need a little bit out of Maxi Kleba. We need a little bit out of him. Hardaway Jr. doing very well. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 13 minutes, 1 of 2 from outside, 3 of 5. Pretty good game all around so far for Dallas. If they maintain this type of mentality, if they maintain this type of mentality going into the second half here, then I think they'll be all right. I definitely think they'll be all right. So let's see, as halftime is going on here, I think I'm going to see how my live stream is doing. The second half here, then I think they'll be all right. I definitely think they'll be all right. Okay. Man, that sucks. Yeah, I guess that's how it works with OBS. That um, that the stream the stream stays behind. I guess that's how it works because I checked on my own live stream here, and um, it shows that the
Okay.
that the reporting that the reporting the recording process is, yeah,
Man, that
it's
sucks.
back a little
Yeah.
bit.
I guess that's how it works with OBS. That
Yep. Um. So what I'm going to what I'm going to do here um, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to I'm going to go I'm going to go walk my dog. I I think I can squeeze it in before the second half starts. Late at night, get make sure I keep my dog on schedule here. Um, I'm gonna go walk him for the I'm gonna go walk him before the game gets back on here. So I'm gonna I'm gonna shut the cam off, and you know I'll be back. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh boy. What happened here? Why am I not seeing... Ooh. What's going on? What's going on? Camera's not coming. Oh, wow. What a stupid moment on my end. Apologize about that, everybody. See, my thing was that I thought I turned the visibility off for the webcam through OBS, but I forgot that I have a shade here that I got a flap that I can put over the lens. So this is whew. So as we know, between these two, the marquee matchup being, Lillard, Luka. Man, Luka with 24 points in the first half. Perfect from outside. So it looks like that he is going to start the second half here on the floor. Third quarter starting, getting underway. Josh Richardson on the kick out to Kleba. Wide open for three, and there we go. Yes, sir. Exactly what I just got done talking about. Got to get Kleba involved. First shot he takes, he nails the three. And did they just call a travel on Cantor? Yep, there it is. For those that seen the replay, yeah, it's 3 steps before he laid it up. Almost a turnover there. Luka sets up Richardson in the corner for a 3, no good. Rebound Portland, 68-54. Dallas with the lead here. McCollum floater off. Kleba, no good. Luka coming back up the other way. Working top of the key here. Behind the back pass. Kleba inside. Beautiful layup. Leaving Cantor in the dust. Already in not even 2 minutes, Kleba has 5 points on his first 2 field goal attempts. Lillard working on Finney-Smith. Short from 3. Oh boy, this is the game where Dallas needs to take advantage. Portland is ice cold. The Trailblazers are ice cold tonight. Luka, step back over Cantor. Perfect! 5 for 5. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This kid is amazing, man. 22 years old. This kid's amazing. Covington working off of the loose ball, saving it for Portland. Cantor working inside. Stripped. Stripped by Finney-Smith. And here it goes the other way. Richardson bringing it up court. Ball movement around. Porzingis, top of the key, way off. Stop taking threes. Porzingis, stop taking threes. Blocked by Porzingis. He's back on the other end. There's good defense there. Cantor thought he had a good look at the basket. What a pass from Porzingis. Gorgeous pass from Porzingis. Did not have the alley-oop opportunity. Kicks it out. Quick decision making. Hits Kleba in the corner, but he could not get the three to go. And it looked like there was a foul on the floor by Cantor. That was a nasty block by Porzingis there, showing on the replay. Yeah, it was an air ball. All he hit was the backboard. So KP bringing it up court, passing it off to Luka here, working on Derek Jones Jr. Another is 6 for 6. What is going on, dude? What is going on? He is unconscious from 3. Does somebody have a fire extinguisher in their house? Please. Does somebody have a fire extinguisher? Oh my goodness. He is perfect from 3. And it's not like he only has 2 attempts. He's 6 for 6. Oh my goodness. Whew. Man. If he keeps going, this should be... He should be well on his way to another 40-point game if Luka keeps going. Yeah. Look at this. This stat line from Luka is disgusting. 21 minutes. He has 30 points, 11 of 16 from the floor. He is perfect from three-point range. He needs to make all of his free throws. That's the only knock I'm giving him right now. But he's 36 and 3. If he at least gets 10 rebounds, man, this is a triple D to me, as in a deadly double-double. That's how I'm going to word it. A deadly double-double. A triple D. And it looks like they're showing some more Portland versus Dallas highlights here. These were and I guarantee you that was one of the games from 2011 where the game ended up not mattering because we won the chip. Probably showing a game that didn't matter because we won the chip. So, wow. This is such a stupid game by Luka Doncic, man. Such a stupid game. All right, so I am at the 8:42 mark left in the third. Mavericks with a comfortable lead of 22. Portland trying to get back in this game as Lillard goes for a baseline fade mid-range and he misses again. Luka trying to work on a double team. It looked like the ball was deflected off of a leg or so. Just trying to get rid of the ball off of a double team. Goes out. It's going to stay Dallas ball. Luka with the inbound. Richardson trying to work off of a Porzingis screen. The ball comes into KP anyway. Richardson working on Derek Jones Jr. Gets a nice bucket inside. Nice, easy mid-range spot for Josh Richardson, and he puts another basket down. And Rodney Hood with a miss inside. So one of the So one of the biggest advantages that Dallas has right now that they didn't in the game one is that the Mavericks are leading this game in points in the paint. It's only a differential of +4, but to pick it up where they weren't able to in game one, that's definitely a huge advantage. Especially for Portland shooting the ball so poorly as they are. On my screen, I'm at the 7:23 mark left in the third as Lillard gets blocked by Porzingis. That is now 2 blocks for Kristaps. Luka, wide open 3. What is happening? What is happening? 7 for 7. 7 for 7. And that's a rebound for Porzingis. Another miss for Portland. Another miss for Portland. Luka coming back up the court again. Nice bounce pass to Porzingis. Richardson for 3. Finney-Smith, excuse me. That was a 3 by Finney-Smith. The Mavericks are pouring it on right now. And the Trailblazers just don't seem to have an answer. They don't. McCollum getting the and one, working that pivot movement. That was some nice pivot work by CJ as he gets the and one on the bigger Maxi Kleber, who bites on the last move. And Luka's 7-3 was in Covington's face. Is Luka in a dream right now? Is he playing in a dream right now, or is this reality? Because, lest we forget, game 1 against Portland, Luka was 4 of 13. He only has 7 3-point attempts up to this point, and he's perfect. That's just stupid. So it looks like Covington wasn't having any of it. Right in Luka's face. They don't want him to get the ball from behind the 3-point line anymore. As it gets stripped by Covington, Portland tries to come the other way, and Lillard misses another 3. Luka getting the ball back up, working on a pump fake, gets to his pivot foot, goes inside and draws another foul. And that's going to be on Carmelo Anthony. Oh my goodness. This kid is special. This kid is special, man. But he's not special at the free throw line. He's not special at the free throw line. That's where that needs to change. Because he's now 3 of 6. Yep, there's the second one. He's now 3 of 6. Yeah, no. You need to be special at the free throw line, Luka. Come on, man. On my screen, I have 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Mavericks up 85-57. Ball movement working around Covington, getting a 3 to go down in Richardson's face. Porzingis working around the perimeter with Luka here. Here comes the screen by Porzingis, the defensive switch. Rodney Hood on him, another double team. What a gorgeous pass from Luka. Finney-Smith hitting a 3. Luka doing everything right now. Beautiful pass to set up Finney-Smith with the wide open look. Lillard getting inside, and he slams it down. Damian Lillard gliding in the air for a brief time there. Nice slam to Poster. 8 for 8! Luka can't miss! Luka can't miss! Luka ties his career high in 3-pointers made, being perfect! from 3. This is stupid. 8 for 8? Porzingis for 3, and he knocks it down. Oh my goodness. I'm working on just under 4 minutes in the third quarter, and Dallas has already come within reach of 100 points. This is the 2020 Dallas Mavericks all over again. This is a 2020 Dallas Mavericks game. Mouse in the house for Porzingis, working on what seems to be Lillard or Rodney Hood. Unsuccessful there as Hood comes in, deflects the pass. Richardson gets a steal on his own. Nice pass from Luka to set up Finney-Smith, and he draws a foul. Another stupid looking behind the back pass. The way Luka can assist the basketball is next level thinking. So here's the replay. Look at that. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. He adjusts midair to hold on to the ball before he goes out of bounds, and still has the follow through enough to set up Finney-Smith under the basket and draw a foul. It's ridiculous, man, what Luka Doncic can do. It's absolutely ridiculous. As Finney-Smith manages to make both free throws, the Mavericks are up by 32. On my screen, Dallas is up 32 as Lillard gets a bucket to go in. Trying to show some sort of life in the Trailblazers. Luka getting the pass off to Richardson. He's meeting a double team. Any chance the Blazers get, they have to double team Luka as Richardson gets inside once more. Beautiful reverse layup. And Portland coming back the other way once again. Lillard passing it off to Gary Trent Jr. Good defense by Luka to get in his face. Poor shot. Excellent defense by Luka as Portland's going to take a timeout. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This isn't clicking on all cylinders. This is just flat out unconscious. This is flat out unconscious. Luka Doncic, 8 for 8 from three-point range. 8 for 8. Wow. How often do you see a stat line like that? You don't. You don't see a stat line like that often. You don't. And this is another thing. Here's another thing when it comes to Dallas. How often is it when all 5 starters are well over their proficiency in plus minus? How often do you see that? Finney-Smith is a plus 30. Maxi Kleber is a plus 14. Porzingis, believe it or not, is a plus 30. Believe it or not,
with Canva,
Kristaps
anyone
Porzingis
can
is a
create
plus 30.
professional designs quickly. Start designing for free at canva.com.
What the hell?
Now the Mavs to go in front.
I can't I can't stand when that happens. You're trying to look at something on ESPN and they decide to play a random advertisement followed by a highlight. If I wanted to watch it, I would click on it. But that's a shocker to me how Porzingis is a plus 30 and plus minus. Luka, positive 22. Josh Richardson, a plus 25. And and Scotland, you just Scotland, you just got done talking about it. Josh Richardson has been good as of late. Well, you know, he's backing you up right now. In 26 minutes, he's 6 of 9 from the field. He's made all 3 of his free throws. 16 points. See, these are the kind of games. These are the kind of games that we need out of our starters to help Luka out. In the third quarter alone, the Dallas Mavericks are shooting 8 of 12 from three-point range. 8 of 12. It's all good, Nidings. All good, man. Luka. Oh! Damn! Ended his perfect streak on that 3 right there. He is now 8 of 9. That's still disgusting, dude. That is still disgusting. Skip Bayless has eaten his hat. No doubt. I really hope that this becomes a segment and it's talked about. I really hope it is. Because honestly, I wish that Shannon Sharp got to talk about the second Clippers game. Kleba from the corner. He is nothing but net for 3. That's another one. Ring, ring. There it is. Kleba with his patented phone. Call him up. Another miss for the Trailblazers. This is something, man. This is something. Only my 3rd stream in, and another fantastic game from the Mavs as Luka gets another turnover here. Lillard hitting a 3. Foul on the floor, seems. That was just a nice pass by Finney-Smith to set up Maxey on that shot. Yeah. That was a nice pass. Gorgeous pass. So what's going on here? It looks like the referees are trying to figure out the foul on the floor. Wow. You want to talk about ice cold for Portland? As a team from three-point range, the Portland Trailblazers tonight are shooting 5 of 27 from three-point range. 5 of 27. That's 19%. Wow. And for how well they shot Friday night, to have a day of rest in between, it's not like it's a back-to-back. This isn't good. This is not good for Portland at all. But the only thing, and I'll admit, despite the score, Dallas being up 35 right now, despite the score, the one thing that I can still be concerned with is that the Mavericks are known to collapse in the fourth quarters. That's the only thing that's the only thing I'm worried about, is that a fourth quarter collapse can still happen. So I don't want Dallas to become complacent here unless Portland decides to throw in the towel, which I don't see that happening. But looks like Tim Hardaway Jr. getting a nice easy layup there off of the left hand. Lillard letting the ball roll up to half court to try and keep some time left on the clock for the third quarter. Trent Jr. wide open in the corner for 3, and he knocks it down. 103-69, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Dallas is on a tear. And it looks like Hardaway Jr. is going to ride out the clock here. Don't know if they're going to look for a last-second shot. Yep, trying to work on Little, and he seems to airball the 3. No matter. through 3 quarters. Through 3 quarters, yes, you guys are reading that score right. The Mavericks are taking care of business and spanking the Portland Trailblazers right now 103-69. Up until Luka Doncic missing his 9 3-point attempt, he was a perfect 8 for 8. Whew. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Ever since Portland took the first quarter and won the first quarter by only 3, Dallas wins the second quarter by 14, and they win the third quarter by 23. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know where Portland's energy went after the first. It seemed that they had their formula down with how they were able to attack Dallas in the first game. It seemed that, it seemed that they had things going right in the first quarter. It was still competitive. The Mavericks were finding their way eventually, but wow. The Trailblazers just seem to have shut down. Nothing. Next to none of their shots are falling, and a lot of them seem to be coming from the 3-point line. So, is that score for real? Ninings, yes, it is. Mavs are killing it, and we still have 1 quarter of basketball left to play. So, for reference, let's look at the box score once again and see how the teams stack against each other with 3-point attempts. So the Mavericks have shot 2 more 3-point attempts, but this is the difference. Oh, yeah. So Portland as a whole is ice cold. As a team, they're only shooting 41% from the floor. They are 6 of 29 from 3. The Mavericks are shooting 58% from the field and 55% from 3. You heard that right. 55. They're 17 for 31 from 3 as a team. And the majority of that goes to Luka Doncic. 8 of 9 from 3-point range. He only needs 3 more points to hit another 40 bomb. He only needs 3 more. And that's the other thing that I like is his field goal attempts are they're kind of a safe number right now. I get that the fourth quarter still has to finish, but he's at a comfortable number of 19. I like it. So, with the game still going on here, there's a couple possessions that I just missed. I'm going over the box score. Josh Richardson hitting another bucket here. He's 70% from the field. 18 points. Portland going through their possession here, trying to get a look. Little goes inside and draws a foul on Uwandu, it seems to be. It's on the floor right now. Yep. So it looks like Dallas is sitting most of their starters. Looks like Josh Richardson is the only starter that's still on the floor. The rest of the lineup is Jalen Brunson, Uwandu, Hardaway Jr. is still out there, and then Dwight Powell. So let's see if this second group here can maintain a comfortable lead with less than 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Excuse me. Mavericks are currently up 35 still on my screen. 10:42 left for me in the fourth quarter. Looks like you guys have 10:16 on the ESPN Gamecast. Little missing his second free throw. Dallas coming back up the court, working around. Brunson working on Trent Jr., getting him on the fake, getting his own offensive rebound off of the miss. Nobody seemed to have fought. Nobody fought for that rebound for Portland as Little comes up the other end and hits a three. Dallas coming down the other way. Hardaway Jr. leading the charge. Nice alley-oop lob from Richardson to Dwight Powell. Yes, sir. As I called it, that's the only thing Dwight Powell can do is alley-oops. Not really useful for anything else. Portland on their possession. Trent Jr. another three off the mark. Yuandu with the rebound. The only player under the basket wanting the board. Gives it up to Richardson. Coming up court. Passes going all around. And there seems to be a foul here. Looks like the foul is on Little. Dwight Powell was grabbing his face for the moment. Inbound comes in. Richardson and Jalen Brunson working the perimeter. A give and go off of the screen. Powell goes back down underneath, and Richardson hits another three. Ooh. 9:16 mark left in the fourth quarter. Mavericks taking care of business here, and we got a stuck ball. Talk about just a straight up off night for the Trailblazers. Even the ball's giving up. It doesn't want to be touched by Portland anymore. Just gets stuck between the rim and backboard. Mavericks win the tip at half court. Trey Burke coming into the game. Dwight Powell working inside. Little aggressive there, and he draws the foul. So it looks like Portland went to the rest of their bench. Looks like one of the only starters they have left out there, I think, is Gary Trent Jr. Yep. It would appear that Dallas had Tyrell Terry on the floor. I think Dallas had Tyrell Terry on the floor. Let me look at the box score here. No, that was Tyler Bay. That was probably Tyler Bay. And looks like Nate Hinton entered the game, and Green entered the game. Had to check the box score there for reference as to who's checking in. Yuandu with the fast break dunk. And one.
Now the Mavs to go in front. It's inside, then outside to Brunson. Offensive rebound, Porzingis. Knifing through.
Oh, jeez. Here we go again. See? Yep. 3-point play complete for Uwandu. Yes, sir. He gets it to go down. So it looks like I am at the 8:23 mark left in the fourth quarter. You guys are at the 7:43 for the Gamecast. As Portland gets another bucket to go down, Gary Trent Jr. Wow. This this was just an unconscious game for Luka Doncic as the rest of the starters, you know, the rest of the starters just flowed right behind him. And fires spread. A fire spreads. And you know, some of our guys caught it. They ignited as well. Portland keeping the possession here. Another offensive rebound for them. Blocked from behind by Dwight Powell, and they still get another bucket to go down. 7:23 mark left in the fourth for me. You guys are at the 6:51. Hinton working around the perimeter off of a couple of screens. Trey Burke working inside, getting the pass to Bay. Bay working on it. Yes.